welcome back to Lifestyle Medicine Global. Today we're going to talk about heart disease. There are different kinds of heart diseases, but I want to focus on what's called coronary artery disease. So this is where the vessels that supply blood to your heart get blocked or get diseased. What are the symptoms that you have diseased blood vessels to your heart? So some of the symptoms that you might have include chest pain with activity especially. You might have fatigue or feeling tired. You may feel indigestion. And, sometimes you don't have symptoms until something happens. You have a heart attack. Unfortunately, some people sudden death. So you want to be careful if you have any of the signs like, chest pains and kind of feeling indigestion, feeling tired, make sure to get checked. And what causes heart disease? So there are many things that contribute to this problem. One of the biggest some of the biggest contributors to heart disease include high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and smoking, diabetes also, and excessive alcohol, physical inactivity, obesity, all, of course, poor diet, all contribute to heart disease. So, a lot of times what happens when people have heart disease, if it's significant, they can get, what's called coronary artery bypass, meaning they're just going to bypass, it's a big surgery. So you are going to get a blood vessels to, connected to bypass that blockage. Or they can have stents put in, they get put on medications for cholesterol and medications to thin the blood. So these are some of the things that are done. But, these things really don't solve the problem. You can still get a heart attack after all these things. So what you're going to do is to really look at, because as I said, when I mentioned the things that cause heart disease, they're all lifestyle, high cholesterol. What's causing high cholesterol? I just did a video about high cholesterol, your animal-based foods, your trans fats coming from processed foods, this kind of lifestyle, this diet, physical inactivity, smoking. So you want to stop these things that are contributing, that are causing your heart disease. There have studies that have been done. If you want to look up, Dr. Dean Ornish did studies. He does low-fat, whole food, plant-based nutrition treatment, for patients. And what they noted is that the blockage in their heart got reversed. In fact, these patients, 2 weeks on being on, plant-based nutrition, in 2 weeks they stopped having chest pain. But by 1 year, there was a change in the diameter of the coronary artery, and that continued to 5 years and continued to improve. So this is where so that you can actually reverse heart disease. And so when you get on whole food plant-based nutrition, you're getting all these good nutrients, antioxidants, phytochemicals, fiber, minerals, vitamins, complex carbohydrates, proteins, water. You get all these good nutrients that regenerate the cells, rejuvenate the body. Your body is going to recover. You stop putting all these foods that have high cholesterol, that have saturated fats, your meat, your cheese, and cheese, milk products are the leading source of saturated fats in the US. So you really want to stay away from this kind of foods. All kinds of animal food are high in saturated fats. They have cholesterol. They don't have fiber. They don't have, antioxidants, phytochemicals. So all these protective, chemicals that you need. And people that get on these keto, paleo diet, which is high in fat, high in proteins, animal proteins, you can lose weight, but guess what? Your cholesterol studies have been done showing that there's high mortality increases, death increases with this kind of diet. So don't get on those keto, paleo diets where you're consuming food that are high in saturated fats and increasing your risk of heart attack. Heart attack is the leading cause of death in the US and worldwide. So you know, we really need to adopt the diet that was meant for our body, which is a whole food, plant-based diet, eating those whole grains, legumes, and also carefully using the nuts and the seeds, again, because of the fat, if you're trying to reverse the disease, and your fruits and vegetables. So these are the foods that are protective. Of course, exercising and sleeping, getting enough sleep, and stress management, smoking cessation, and alcohol drinking cessation. So all these things will help in reversing the heart disease. So so that's what you need to do. And once you've done this, you've adopted this diet again, you reverse not just heart disease, you reverse diabetes, which also puts you at risk of you know, heart disease, and many other diseases, cholesterol. You resolve your cholesterol problems, you resolve hypertension. So this is, you know, this is it. This is really what you need to do to resolve this problem. And you know, a lot of people, I think, might be asking themselves, this is too much. Like, how can you do that if you're already, you know, you used to an animal-based diet? But as I said, give it a try. Say, I'm gonna try this for 3 weeks and see how you feel, and that's really going to be your motivation why you will keep going. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.